You're listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast with your hosts, Emily.
And Jason. Emily, we survived the great winter storm of 2026. Can you believe it?
I'm kind of disappointed at how that was sort of a dud.
Are you slightly disappointed that, and I know this is, crazy. I'm not meaning this in in a weird way, but there's a part of me that's disappointed that we didn't have an all-out crisis.
I don't want a crisis, but to lose the power for an hour?
It's kind of the same. It's the same idea. Like preppers. I'm going back to the preppers. Maybe we'll get that prepper podcast after us again. But like preppers, the hardcore ones, I think there's something in them that hopes something bad happens because they want their skills and their preparedness to just really shine through.
Well, and they've invested a lot of money.
I mean, they need the world to go dark just so that they can feel like they made a good investment.
I did think that it would have been more helpful if we were more prepped for this winter storm, except I went to the store. We went to the store to panic buy.
Yeah, we're Kentuckians, so we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I don't want anything here. So I didn't buy anything. We were in Gatlinburg and we figured the stores would be insane in Paducah on our way home.
We were right.
So we stopped in Gatlinburg and shopped at a Publix, which was kind of a nice experience. It'd be cool if we had some other grocery options here.
Yeah, what Paducah currently has, Walmart.
Kroger, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad Kroger's
we
here.
do have Banks Market, who is trying sometimes.
Are they trying?
Sometimes.
Really? In the organic space?
Not necessarily in the organic space, but
Not necessarily on the non-poison space, but...
We also have Midtown Market, which is a tiny little market that barely counts as a grocery store because it's more like it's a quick stop. I like them. I go there to shop.
Love their customer service.
But, it is very expensive.
Yeah.
It would be hard to buy all your groceries there. But Banks, they sell locally grown mushrooms.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Banks has that going.
I don't know how I feel about buying Kentucky mushrooms.
I grow mushrooms in our woods, too.
Yeah, but you're the crunchy mom. I trust you. I don't know where they got their mushrooms.
Nobody's eating my mushrooms anyway.
Is anybody really eating mushrooms?
I like mushrooms.
Is anybody like, oh man, I could really go for some mushrooms? I mean, there are those that...
the shrooms.
Those people, that's a different breed of people. Those are people, I could go for some mushrooms. It's like, okay, well... Have a fun trip.
Anyway, we tried to panic buy, and then there was nothing to panic buy.
Because we're so prepared.
But then I go home, and I'm like, well, I don't have anything. So, I have all the ingredients to make things, which is what I was thinking. I can obviously make anything. But my mill for my flour... Electric. Yeah, so here I am
We don't have our prepper stones to grind our...
Right?
Right. Right.
Wheat berries.
Wheat berries. Yeah.
Our stove is electric.
Yeah. Well, we have firewood outside.
I don't know how to bake bread over a fire. I mean, I guess you use a Dutch oven.
Yeah.
I don't
know. We'd figure it out. You could just put it all together. And it might not be the best bread, but you'll get something edible.
Yeah.
Throw some salt on it, melt some butter. You're good.
I felt less prepared. And then I started filling up random containers for water.
Yeah.
And then it's how long is this going to sustain us?
It's still on our counter and the roads are clear.
Well, I feel weird dumping out water.
Yeah.
So I've been drinking it.
Yeah.
Until this morning, there was something floating in two of the things that looked
had
a little
47
parasitic.
legs.
Yeah, it was weird looking. I was like, oh.
I think it's a rule in Kentucky that no matter if there's even a whisper of snow, you have to panic buy. And I'm curious, what other states are like that? I only have real experience with
Missouri, Arkansas,
I guess the whole
Mississippi.
heartland. If there's obviously the
Tennessee.
South because they don't really get snow, and that makes more sense. But there is this middle land here in Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri. Every year we get snow. We should have a minimum preparedness as the heartland, really. And, up north,
especially because we get tornadoes so often.
Right.
So it's kind of the same.
Tornadoes are a way bigger concern than snowstorms. Like snow, it's like, yeah, you might not be able to get on the road very well, and you might have to stay in. Tornadoes, like, yeah, you might not have a house when this is over. Ask Mayfield.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I think
what's so weird about a tornado,
a minimum preparedness level in the heartland.
A tornado feels so isolated, though. Like even driving through Mayfield, it's like,
well, it is.
It took out,
but
the
you never know where it's
downtown,
gonna be.
3 blocks over is fine.
That's the thing, snow. It's like they've been saying we're getting snow for a week. It's like, and then everybody panic buys. It's like, really, can't you just store enough water?
I didn't have a level of water that I felt comfortable with.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We fall into the same trap. It's like, we should have some water.
Yeah.
Just a little, enough to make it a week.
We were storing water, but every time I have a Forest Friends party, I'm like, can you go get that spring water from the basement? Because I'm just sick of filling up this thing.
Yeah. Well, that's part of it. I guess, I guess people use their water.
Well, water isn't, like, you're not supposed to let water sit forever.
True, but in a pinch, you just...
Use what you've got.
You use what you got. Mm-hmm. You just face the
boil
microplastics.
No, what are
Is
those
that the problem?
tabs? No, there's. I mean, even in bottled water, there's a chance of bacterial growth. And
not in our basement.
Why?
It's
I feel like our basement is like extra.
Well, it's not warm
humid and dark.
No, it's not warm though. You need some warmth for life. I don't know about all those cold.
What about
parasites.
Snow worms? Snow worms and snow fleas.
It doesn't snow in our house, but you're saying cold things can.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know science. I don't know things. I thought it was a microplastic problem because plastic deteriorates over time.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm not really going to be concerned about microplastics. I don't
That's
think.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not that concerned about parasites that aren't like actively
you should
eating.
Be concerned about parasites.
No, but what's gonna be in your bottle of water that's a little bit expired in your basement? I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Am I
wrong? Am I
Jason?
wrong? I've never looked this up. How much should you cycle your water storage?
Not that we have food in our basement stored up.
None. We've gone over this. We don't have stored food in our basement, but we have tons of guns.
But that
are at the ready. So
we do not have organic food.
That's true.
Probably has maltodextrin and what else? I don't know. All the things.
So a couple of years ago, you kind of it was before really very crunchy. You kind of panicked, told me, Jason, we
should be prepared.
Freeze-dried food or whatever.
Yeah. So we just bought whatever.
This is 25-year.
I'm not worried about that food. If it comes down to having to eat that food,
it is the poop has hit the fan, and we are eating maltodextrin.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Like
things are bad if we're eating.
At some point, you just have to not care.
I want to try
and it's just about survival.
I do want to try one.
It's probably not good. But we should just get a freeze dryer and then we can make our own.
Yeah, well,
I've seen people freeze drying soup.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, and so it lasts like 20 years or something.
Right? Yeah,
in plastic.
Yeah, but I don't think the plastic's really just like rubbing off onto that food.
It's not moving a lot. That's
right.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There's no like friction, and you're not putting something hot into a plastic bag.
Again, we're talking like worst case scenario here. So if we have to get a few microplastics, we're getting them anyway in just living.
And whatever the air, I mean, what happened in the apocalypse, We
are in the apocalypse.
Do you have gas masks? Did you order us gas masks?
Just the prop that we have in
I thought you got us some.
No, I should.
You need to get us full on hazmat.
Real ones are kind of expensive. But what do you do? Like, how long do those last?
That could be our anniversary gift to each other.
Prepping that it's like, I feel like I can't research how long a gas mask lasts and how much I should how often I should change the filters.
Yeah.
And things like that. And how long, if you have to wear a gas mask, is it to just get out and go somewhere in hopes that, or do you just live in your house? You got to drink water.
Yeah.
So you got to lift your mask. I mean, well, I don't know these things. And these aren't like the basic things. These are like if things get really bad and you need a gas mask, things are really bad. They're really bad. And
do
if they're
you even
really
want to be
bad,
hanging around?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do. I want to see what happens. And I want to survive. There's just that instinct to survive. I'm not one of those like, oh, I'm out.
You're going to be one of those, that dwarf in Lord of the Rings, which we've been on a Lord of the Rings kick here.
It's been very cold.
After we took the boys to see 2 towers, not twin towers, like I said last week.
You did say the twin towers.
Pregnancy brain. Okay, if I say anything, just be like, oh, she's pregnant.
I mean, they are very
twinish.
Twinish.
They are.
Yeah.
It's practically twin
even
towers.
The twin towers weren't exact copies. One had a
Sauron's twins.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. If I were naming my 2 children, my twins, something.
Yeah.
I would totally go with Saruman.
Yeah.
It was a family thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Their parents were Salnon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, actually, it was Morgoth. I mean, not really a parent, but
anyway, what is the scene where is it? No, it's not. Oh, that was in The Hobbit. Yeah. So we watched The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings are way better, by the way.
Was it The Hobbit? They come into the tomb and there's a dwarf.
Balin, son of Undin.
Oh, so that was in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that was the Fellowship of the Ring in Moria.
Okay, but there's a dwarf that's like writing it all down. Gandalf
like a
takes
scribe.
The book.
They are coming, drums.
And
drums
like you see the writing, like, and the page is a little bloody.
Very good.
That would be you.
What?
You're that dwarf.
Oh yeah, I'm the scribe. Oh, that took you that long to get to that. Wow. Yeah.
Who's setting the scene for the people?
Right. Okay. Well, I'll set the scene. This dwarf was a scribe, and he died laying against
Why
the
are you setting the scene again? I already did it.
The tomb of Balin, son of Hundin. Balin was a dwarf that accompanied Bilbo on his quest to Erebor.
Yeah, the sweet one.
To reclaim... What?
He was sweet. It was
Balin was... Yeah, he was kind of an older gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. The white-haired dwarf.
In the movie.
Yeah. I mean, should we go into a long
I don't think we should.
Review of The Hobbit versus Lord of the Rings?
I don't think
we're actually seeing Return of the King today.
Tomorrow.
Well,
today.
It's coming out. She doesn't understand this.
We're
live, Emily.
Yeah.
Wednesday. And our child is still 5. Hasn't turned 6 yet. I have already forewarned them. It is the extended versions.
Jason's making them cover their eyes.
I'm saying there are a couple of scenes you cannot go if you don't cover your eyes when I tell you to. And our 5-year-old's like, I don't want to cover my eyes.
But what was so sweet is they were saying they're not even scared of that movie. They don't even feel scared because they face monsters all the time when they're playing King Oaks and Alder.
Yeah.
They play their little king game and they go outside and they fight monsters and dragons. And
it is so vivid in their imagination that
they don't
even fear these movies, which is, I feel like that's a win.
Yeah.
A win for boy parents.
That?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I was.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I made wooden swords, and decapitations were commonplace in my childhood.
Wow. You'll have to
there's a quote for you. Hey, whoever made those stickers
reach down into the sock basket and use this as a little nose wipe. Jason had a stuffy nose on our trip. And I accidentally used his toothbrush. Like, does that happen to anybody else? We have the exact same toothbrush, except his has like a little band of color. And I accidentally used his pregnancy brain. And now It's finally caught up with me. So using my sock handkerchief.
It took a while.
Yeah.
But it got you.
Well, it's barely. It's just my
Mine
right
didn't
nostril.
last too long.
Yeah.
I'll
be fine.
Man. I hate it. I'm glad it was as short as it was. It was only like 3 days.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to get worse, and it didn't. I thought I was going to get a sinus infection. I was going to have to like do your voodoo mama juju stuff. And I don't like your voodoo mama juju.
Yeah.
It works though. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Back to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Okay. So
decapitations were commonplace is what you left off on before I needed to wipe my nose.
I was just saying it needs to be a t-shirt. Decapitations were commonplace in my childhood and have like a knight on it. And it's like, but that's weird.
That's weird.
If you don't get the context, that's strange.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Murder was common in your childhood. Like,
wow.
Like for real.
Yeah. Not common, but
how many?
Happen. Just one.
Oh, just one?
The one.
Do I get a murder in my past if the people in my past committed the murder when I was an adult?
No.
No?
No. Sorry. It didn't.
So I can't count that as a childhood murder?
It didn't affect your, like, foundational
No, but it
growth.
affirmed some suspicions.
Yeah?
I'm like, yeah, he's a little murdery.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should go into that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Just a thought.
It's just we're becoming a true crime podcast with the decapitations.
Right. Yeah. Orc decapitations.
They did go a little heavy on the orc decapitations. When you're watching them back to back, it's like, okay, like how many orcs can we decapitate?
Yeah.
I have been really into it, though.
Yeah.
Been really enjoying it.
Well, Return of the King extended version tomorrow today in theaters. We'll be there, Cinemark Paducah.
I don't know if you should blast that.
I mean, we already have our seats, so come join us.
Oh, you already bought the tickets?
Yeah, popping our own popcorn. No, I haven't yet. I'm going to, though.
Oh.
There were no seats taken. Like, nobody's bought. I don't even think anybody knows it's out. It's like, this is our last chance to see this in theater until the 30th anniversary in 5 years when our kids are of the appropriate age to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But they will have outgrown King, Oaks, and Alder. So.
We are doing a Forest Friends Valentine's Day party. And
it's a decapitation theme.
People just, make their own little Valentines. It's nothing fancy. It's just like passing out cards. But we do the box thing. Give the kids the full experience. But I was asking my kids what kind of box they wanted. And Oaks said he would like a Lord of the Rings themed box.
Perfect. Good. I'm so glad. Mm-hmm. I mean, 8 years old is the perfect time for the Hobbit book.
Uh-huh.
And so we've kind of stepped a little too far.
Yeah.
However, that's great. I love that he's a fan of that. I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah. So gonna make an orc head.
Are we gonna
decapitated and they put the Valentine into the mouth? No, I'm not doing that.
What's the candy?
We don't. Most people don't do candy.
Oh, you're not doing candy?
No.
Well, what are you putting in your mouth?
Into the orc's mouth. That's where you put the card.
Oh,
Everybody just makes a little card.
I thought you were saying on the inside of the envelope is a piece of candy, and it's an orc head that's been decapitated, and you eat it.
We have to hand make these, so I was just thinking one
Buckeye
orc head.
balls.
No. In the past, people have given out erasers and sometimes just nothing. Just put some stickers on a card. Kids don't need all the stuff. Just give.
I don't know. Erasers are pretty cool.
Kids actually do love erasers.
Do they?
Yeah, I was the one who gave erasers. Don't hate on the erasers.
They really do like them a lot.
My kids liked them, so I always loved erasers.
Then they saw Lord of the Rings, and now they're like, I want swords.
I thought it would be cute if we somehow made a little ring for everybody or something.
Oh,
and then forge one to rule them all.
That's a great idea. One ring. And I just yeah. What if you just raised kids? I'm just thinking of this scenario. It just popped in my head. What if you just raised kids? Oh, yeah, they didn't have many. You have to be pretty rural to do this, but
to believe that they're in Middle Earth?
Well, you could do that. That's way more epic than what I was going to say. I was going to say where the only toys they ever get are erasers. That's the only toys they know that exist, and they only think that children can only play with erasers, and that's it. Okay. But yours is way better.
Mine is way better, and it made me think of the conversation we had last night where I was like, I'm going to do a Lord of the Rings themed birth.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be?
Yes, a Middle-earth themed birth.
Oh, it rhymes.
A Middle-earth birth. Welcome
to the Middle-earth birth.
This is Emily's Middle-earth birth. Yeah.
I think it could be pretty epic.
You gotta get the team on board, whatever that team is. I feel a little unprepared for this birth. We're like, well, how are we going to do this one?
Is that? Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, there's 16 weeks in.
So many people have asked for us to talk about kind of like our birth plans and what is going on. And we're like, yeah, we don't really know.
So what we know so far is that it's a Middle-earth birth.
I actually am kind of leaning that way.
The Shire's on fire.
I've been planning on getting my hair cut, but now I got to keep growing it so I can be elvish, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Give Galadriel vibes.
Yeah, one who's seen the eye. Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
As long as we can play Howard Shore's, Hobbit themes and stuff. Yeah. While the baby is being born.
Yeah.
We want the baby to have Samwise vibes. Anyway,
I don't know. You said you're more of a Bilbo, the reluctant.
I am. Well, after I've read all the books, of course, but like after seeing the movies and just really thinking about it, everybody's like, I'm Aragorn, or I'm Sam, or I feel like a lot of people go for Sam. I mean, everybody wants to be Sam. Sam's amazing, but like I felt like, you know what? I'm kind of a Bilbo.
Uh-huh.
I'm a reluctant adventurer,
and
it's true because all the adventures we've gone on, I've always just been like, I'm happy at home, and But then you're like, no, let's go to Korea, and I'm like, oh well, okay.
So who does that make me? Am I a Frodo?
You're a Gandalf.
I'm a Gandalf.
Yeah, you're the one that instigates the adventures. You're protecting Middle Earth. Then you're like, okay, little hobbit, Jason, let's go.
And then I just run off and do my own thing for a long time and leave you in peril and then come back and really save you.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird that he does that so much.
But he's got more important things to do.
I guess. He's like orchestrating.
He is. He is. But yeah, you're I'm
a Gandalf?
Well,
I never really saw that.
Just from that perspective. I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Definite hobbity vibes.
I know.
And Really Very Crunchy was all your idea. And I've like kind of, I've had to grow and learn a lot and had to toughen my skin,
Seems
write
like
a
you're
book
a little
after.
bit of a Frodo.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm kind of identifying with Frodo.
You have this weight put upon you that wasn't necessarily your idea, but Bilbo like started this thing.
Right?
Inadvertently. And here you are.
Mm-hmm.
Get to writing, Frodo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here we are.
Anyway, back to the birth.
Uncle and nephew.
We have no plans. There
are 3 options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
There's
infinite
a plethora of options.
Yeah, Jason actually pitched the idea of taking a trip to Alaska in July and just like seeing where the baby's born. Just like go for it.
Figure out what happens. Where the baby will be. Like we leave at week 39
or
40.
My third, it could come a little earlier.
Okay, 38. We'll leave at week 38. And then we leave from Kentucky, drive towards Alaska.
And just
see where the baby's born.
Yeah.
Could be a Canadian baby, which nobody would want that.
Why?
Can't be president.
I don't wish that on my children.
Immediately can't be president.
Oh.
And then where would we be without that option?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, I guess if we were like about to cross the border and I was in labor, I could be like, stop. Don't do it.
This baby won't. I will have this baby
on American soil.
This baby will have a chance to run this country.
Yeah.
We've got to make it to Alaska. I don't know if I can hold out. We only have 60 more hours to go.
That's not how it works, right? Like the holding out thing.
Hold it in.
You can hold out.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that part.
So that's a fourth option.
But
Fine.
it's kind of exciting to me. Like I kind of like that idea, except you just end up at a random, I don't know, you're either...
I mean, you have to end up in a hospital there, right? I mean...
Well, no, people free birth.
Yeah, but without any medical, or not medical, but birthing professional.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do with the placenta.
Birthing. Yeah, you would just...
At a free birth, they don't have a medical... Not a...
No.
I keep saying medical. Like a...
birth worker.
A birth worker?
No. A free birth, you just do it on your own.
I didn't know that.
That's a thing.
I didn't know that.
People do that, yeah.
Really?
That's not really my vibe.
That sounds terrifying.
People do it. They like it.
Free birthing. I thought...
I told you that girl that had the baby in the wildflowers. I was like, wow.
Okay,
that sounds
I didn't
really
know
ideal,
that meant
but
that you
it's
were
July
by
in
yourself.
Paducah. It's going to be so hot.
Wait, does that mean
miserable.
you're completely by yourself? Like no husband?
Your husband.
Okay.
Well, some people are by themselves. Some people have their husband. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I didn't
it's
know
a valid option.
I'm not saying it's not. I didn't know that's what that was.
Oh, really?
I thought free birthing was like you're walking in your yard and then it just kind of happens. Like, but
I don't.
or just like out. I don't know why I thought this. Okay. I have no idea what this. Okay. But I did not know that it meant it didn't include any birthing worker.
Have you remember Apocalypto?
Yeah.
She free birthed.
Yeah, in a well.
Yeah. So kind of a water birth then.
Okay, I guess I'd never stopped and thought about what a
People
free birth
actively
was.
choose a free birth.
Yeah.
I am not that person.
I think that's great for people who have the confidence to do that and whatever. It sounds terrifying.
Well, they probably rely on their husband a good bit. So you're telling me you're not up for it. But also I'm not up for
Let's
it.
do it, babe. in Canada. We're going to free birth in Canada in July.
The Alaska trip is taking a chance on free birthing. So do you take that back?
Yeah, I
you
mean...
thought I would just rush to an emergency room?
Well, no.
What'd you think?
Well, I feel like after you
like I would
have
just
to get
put
checked
on
out or
Instagram,
something.
hey, anybody in the area want to come help me birth my baby?
I mean, you probably could, actually.
That's not my plan.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know what we'd like. Do we clamp the cord with some, like what? I guess we'd take supplies.
Yeah, you would probably take supplies.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What is that? Is that not what you do?
You don't have to worry about it. I'll deal with that. If it comes down to that, I got it.
Okay. Well, if you free birth, I'll be with you.
We could just leave the placenta attached to the point where the cord just falls off.
Lotus
when it's
baby?
time. Yeah. So that's an option. Free birthing lotus baby.
Oh boy.
I mean, people do it.
Listen, I'm not judging. It just sounds like a lot, and it's great.
It actually sounds like the least. That's like the least involved. You're just like,
true.
There it is, and
That's true.
Yeah, it's like
point.
not a lot. It's the opposite of a lot.
It sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
And it sounds like a lot could... The problem is I wouldn't know if something was going wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I think is a lot. I don't know
I think
from
you
my
kind of know when
perspective.
something's going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I just make sure you're conscious.
But yeah, I mean, it's risky.
Yeah.
Everything has risks. Childbirth has risks.
Hospitals have risks.
Lots.
Yeah.
Lots of risks.
Yeah.
I was going to say if you are pregnant or if you're nervous about talking about birth stories, maybe just skip the rest of this episode.
Maybe not the rest. I'll timestamp it.
Okay.
And you can look at the timestamp. But
some people don't like to talk about this kind of stuff.
That's fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Free birth, it's a new concept to me. I've heard the term and I had no idea what it was.
But free birth isn't really in the cards for us. So what we're basically looking at and what we haven't decided on, and it may surprise you that I haven't decided, is a home birth or using, I'm going to call him a midwife because she's...
Oh.
Midwives, there's a midwife, a midwifery clinic within a hospital setting. And
She's got a shack.
No.
What?
That's not. She's a midwife.
Oh.
The other people are midwives.
I need to. Oh, midwives.
Jason doesn't make any of the decisions, so he's just doing what I want to do. And
I wouldn't.
He doesn't
dare make a decision.
But you don't even have an opinion.
No, it's not that I don't have an opinion.
Well,
I'll tell you my opinion after we go. Home birth, shack birth, hospital birth, free birth, Canadian birth. That's our option.
But there are issues in Canada with the medical system. So could we even get in?
If you're having a baby and you have to get into a medical facility, I don't think they're allowed to turn you away. But Canada's a little different.
Yeah.
They're like, get in line behind all the other pregnant women.
Maybe.
I don't know. And guess what? Your kid ain't going to be president.
I was slightly offended. Someone posted a comment on our pregnancy announcement video on social media saying that they listened to our podcast and said that I said some inaccurate things about breastfeeding, which I don't think I have. But
I don't even think we've talked about breastfeeding.
How dare they make that statement? Me be inaccurate? And then we're talking about get in line in Canada.
Yeah. Get in line.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, some of this is just, fun banter.
Right. You have to know the difference.
Yeah. We're going to get all these birthing podcasts coming after us, along with the preppers coming after us. Same podcast. 2 birds, 1 stone. We're both the birds.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And we die.
Okay, there's 1 home birth midwife in our area. 1.
Yeah. 1.
In Western Kentucky.
For 5 million people. No, we have like 200 people around here.
1, because it used to be illegal to have home birth in Kentucky, not that long ago.
I mean, I guess I get the idea behind something like that. They probably had a lot of instances where it wasn't a good thing, and then there's like, nope, we're done with this. But that sounds crazy.
That does sound crazy.
To make it illegal.
But things are on a pendulum and they swing too far one way.
Considering I can't trust doctors and hospitals, it's like, that is crazy.
But
we would rather you feed into the medical system and then overpay them tons of money to then like tell you you should live your life and do all these things and feed into a system that makes you a money machine for the man. It's all a big conspiracy, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that big of a conspiracy. I think it's fairly obvious that it's become a money machine.
Money. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well,
rant over. Just wanted to get the hospitals.
I haven't met her yet. I do have an appointment with her. The one
we do.
Midwife.
I'm going to be there.
We're going to her cabin. It's a cabin, Jason. People don't like it when you call it a shack. Like we called the other people's a shack. I said they were going to build a shack. They didn't like that.
They didn't like that. I'm sorry.
So cabin, I haven't seen it yet, but we're going there in less
cabin
than a week.
Sounds a little murdery.
To have it does sound
cabin
like
in the woods.
Misery.
But shack's not a lot better, actually.
Shack sounds
Love Shack.
Yeah.
La la love shack.
Yeah. I could get behind a shack. I don't know that she's
Middle
just
Earth birth love shack.
Yeah. Cabin. Can we call it
Resort.
Hobbit hole?
Hobbit hole.
Yeah.
You were born in the Hobbit hole.
So here's the thing. Her cabin is 20 minutes from a hospital. It is in the country. Quite far, and that makes me a little nervous in case of the need of a transfer. And
Sure.
I know, like, you shouldn't go into those things thinking, oh, I'm going to need a transfer. I don't think anybody does that, but I definitely think about worst case scenario.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to go into something with contingencies and plans.
Yeah.
It's just being wise, like being a prepper for your own birth.
I know at least
I'll have
5
freeze-dried meals ready.
women who nearly lost their life having a home birth from hemorrhaging. Some home birth midwives do carry medical grade medicine. You heard it here, folks. Some midwives have medical grade medicine. Okay, well, I'm thinking as opposed to herbs or tinctures. I
thought those were medical grade medicines. They're of the earth.
I don't know if you would call it medical grade.
What is the original medicine? Earth.
Okay. Some midwives carry pharmaceuticals for hemorrhaging.
I gotta bleep you.
I watched a home birth story where home birth midwife had a woman snort Pitocin. Some of them carry Pitocin.
That sounds okay. Again, I don't have. This is the first time I've ever heard such a thing. Initial reaction, first time ever. That sounds nuts.
It worked.
I'm sure it did. That's great. That sounds like something that's like, yeah, we need to make this illegal.
So they did.
Kentucky's like, okay, people are over here snorting Pitocin. And shooting up with I don't know what else, but like it sounds crazy. So I could see a governor being like, "Yeah, we should probably stop this."
So
who's like me, who's like,
wait, what's a free birth?
What's a free birth?
Yeah.
They're snorting what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to stop this. It's put it up there with our meth problem in Mayfield. You know?
In 2020.
Those are not my actual views. I'm just giving a non-educated man's version of a first reaction, which it's real. So
in 2020, Kentucky legislation decided to allow birthing centers. So there is
so it's got to take time for those to get established.
Especially in Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's my...
No, yeah.
It's going to be 2045. I'm way beyond childbirthing years before we get a birth center in Paducah.
I don't know. With AI and stuff.
AI?
You never know.
How does that affect birthing center in Paducah?
You never know. We're getting an AI center.
We are getting an AI center.
They might figure out a way for a 50-year-old to make babies. It's AI. Things are technology is gonna leap so far ahead.
You were talking about I might be able to have babies.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I want to.
You just wait. You wait until ChatGPT advances a little bit. You might be able to have babies at 50.
I do. I'm so lost. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about birthing centers. That is my most ideal situation. That is what I would like.
But there's not one around
There's not
here.
one around here. So we could drive to Nashville. That's one of our...
But then there's the risk of a free birth in the South, which is a little bit worse than Canada. I'm kidding. I love the South. Grew up in the South. It's okay. I get it. We're cool. I was born in the South. Sorry, go ahead.
Well,
making enemies everywhere.
Honestly, I looked them up and I wasn't like overly.
But there's only one in Nashville?
Well, no. I looked at the one I was looking at. I was like, it doesn't seem like a good fit for me. Plus, I'm just not like, I don't want to require an Airbnb for an extended amount of time.
It does
while
get a little
wait,
more complicated when you're a couple of hours away.
Yeah, I want my kids to be near. So then I'm like requiring someone to go with us to stay, or I don't know. It just
gets
sounds
complicated.
It doesn't sound ideal.
I'm open, willing to do whatever, but
the Hobbit Hole sounds a little scary because it's so far in the country from a hospital.
Home birth. We haven't talked about home birth.
I don't really like my house, so Jason doesn't think that's a valid answer.
I didn't say it's not a valid answer. I just said listen, if it's between a hospital room and being in your home, which our home is closer to a hospital and stuff, in case we need
get there in 8 to 10 minutes.
Right.
Driving fast.
which is not that much different than 20 minutes for the Love Shack, but, it could be.
That's a lot. That's
you can
a big
go
difference.
faster on back roads.
We have back roads.
Then compared to having to go into town where we are. Like if you're looking at the Jackson Purchase Medical Center, there's not really like a big town between it and
right. That's
the country.
Another option. Is there like a little more like you do whatever you want?
Yeah. But let me get back to the point about the home birth is that I'm just saying if you compare it to a hospital room versus a spot in our house that you may not love, well, I would say it's nicer to be able to just then go to your bed when you're ready to go to your bed or in your bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Than it is to be in the hospital room. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's ideal, and I'm not saying that's invalid that you want a better experience than what our home can provide. I'm just saying, as compared to the 2 hospital births I've been in with you before, I can just imagine that at home, under the proper, comfortable person, you would be more comfortable here. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's invalid that you don't like the spot.
I feel so cramped.
There's nothing wrong with our kitchen. You can do it in our kitchen. And then when you're done.
We couldn't do it in the kitchen.
Then when you're done, we can make me food because I'm hungry.
It's a hallway. It's so narrow. Kitchen's out. I wouldn't even want to do it in the kitchen. Living room, we don't have window treatments.
We can buy curtains.
No, listen, we've got these fake beams that keep us from being able to hang up curtain rods. So we don't have window treatments in our living room. You can just see into our house at night.
The only people who are going to be seeing anything is our neighbors as they watch you give birth. Through our windows. What's the big deal with that?
So I'm like, so what do we do?
I'm going to live stream it anyway.
Pin up curtain? Like, do we pin up sheets? That's killing the Middle Earth birth vibe.
Not if the sheets are elf-like. What if it has Elvish on it?
No.
One ring to rule them all.
I gotta say, I'd
put the
really
Black Speech of Mordor on it.
No.
You wouldn't know the difference.
No, I don't know. I can't.
Okay.
And the cream couches, they're so heavy. That'd be so annoying to move.
We move them weeks ahead of time.
I don't know. I just don't want stuff pinned over the curtains. That just sounds horrible.
All you have over the windows. All you have to do is one or two windows. Nobody's coming in from an angle.
The other option is our laundry room. That sounds really awful in our bedroom, but there's not room. Yeah. Like, where am I going to labor if I want a birthing tub, which I'm on the fence about
around your house
because of the plastics. I am kind of weirded out about the plastics, and we don't have a whole home filter on our water.
We can get one before then.
The midwives at the hospital, she's like, well, you can use a birthing tub here. She said that. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wow. I think this is a new thing. So she's like, you can use a birthing tub. You can turn out the lights. You can bring in lamps. You can do whatever you want.
You can make it Middle Earth birth.
You can make it Middle Earth. Bring in plants.
And then they come in and wake you up at 2 a.m. It's like, just checking your blood pressure. It's like, what? She's a new mom. Let her sleep.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Time to eat breakfast. It's 4:30. What are you doing?
No, so I don't know if you haven't heard my previous birth stories. I had both my boys in the hospital. I actually didn't have the worst experience. It wasn't that bad to me.
It felt more exhausting than
people
what
are
a home birth might be.
Yeah. People are, I think in my area at least, they're pretty open to do whatever you want to do. If you want to delay cord clamping, if you want to just grab the baby and hold them for a long time, nobody's trying to take the baby from you right away and I mean, they're like, don't fall asleep with the baby on her chest, but you just pretend to be awake when they walk in the room. That's what I did.
Every 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying. I did have a lactation consultant come visit me at 3:30 a.m. What are you doing?
Your eye just twitched when you said that.
Yeah.
Your eye is twitching.
What
Your eye is twitching.
are you doing?
Your eye hasn't twitched in months.
What are you doing?
It only happens when you have extreme annoyance, and it just, wow, that must have really gotten to you.
It was. I was like, okay, first of all, this is my second child. My first child's barely weaned.
Yeah.
And no, what are you
it's
doing?
3 a.m.
Like, what are you doing? So,
See,
but I
you
really
get
just
that
like
at your house.
No, I know.
I'm not pushing for the house because I want you to
births-
do what's comfortable for you. I wanted that to be clear. I'm not like do it at the house. I don't care. I just want you to have the best experience.
Well, here's what
that's all I'm saying.
So we like barely go to the doctor unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Or I feel like I could really use some guidance on this, and then I'm going to make my decision on whether I'm going to listen to him or not.
Yeah, and then they're just like, here's stuff you can buy. More
Antibiotics.
It's like, oh, he has like this thing that antibiotics. You didn't let me finish. No, antibiotics. It was something with his toe. It's antibiotics.
We've been very blessed to have generally healthy children that we haven't had to take to the doctor.
I'm not. Yeah, I know.
I'm like, okay, we have to.
I'm glad if antibiotics have like helped you, whatever.
People will be glad to know that whenever I gave my speech to forest friends about mushrooms and fungi, I mentioned how penicillin has saved millions of lives.
Except you're allergic to it.
Could have taken mine.
Could have taken yours.
But
get yourself checked, people. Emily could wear a t-shirt that says, say no to penicillin.
No.
Because you're allergic.
Yeah.
It would be in parentheses.
Mm-hmm. And then the back says, decapitation was a normal part of my childhood.
Yeah, that's somebody's like, this person's really weird.
Really weird. No, I just feel like I really appreciate modern medicine in emergent situations, like whenever you need
emergencies or
emergencies.
Okay,
in emergencies, and I think you can call it that, Jason.
Emergent situation.
Yeah.
So
Why
I'm
don't you look it up?
Emergent, like
no, look it up. Look it up.
I believe you.
See if I can use that
in
language.
Emergent situations. An emergent situation is a sudden, unexpected event that requires immediate action to protect life. Wow!
Thank you.
She's the published author, so go figure. I've only put out 20 books, and none of them were actually published, so it's like,
Anyway, I appreciate it. I don't think
she plays in the big leagues.
I think that, needs to be said, and birth to me feels a little bit like an emergency.
We can't listen. Childbirth has, again, trigger warning, childbirth has been a very dangerous thing historically.
Right.
Historically, and without the established medical system that came to be over time, we would still have drastically different birth outcomes.
Yes.
And so I do think it has been a net benefit, obviously, to have the medical system do what it has accomplished. I think now we are in a state of like they've gotten into a place to where it's like profits over people a lot. They still keep people alive.
Right.
They really do.
That's what I'm saying.
They still keep people alive.
5 women whose lives were saved going to the hospital.
Exactly. So please don't take it as like I'm not anti-medical. I am very anti-pharmaceutical companies doing a lot of what they're doing the way they do it.
Wait until you need a kidney transplant.
Until I need a kidney transplant, and then I'm like, hey, I like you guys. You didn't listen to that one podcast, did you? I was just joking. Seriously. So, I'm in a weird place with it.
Right.
It's like, I need you guys. I hate you. I hate you all. But I really need you.
I need you.
Could you continue your research on kidneys? Please? I just want you to know I like you guys. Don't like you, but I like you.
Yeah.
Hate you, but I like you.
Love hate.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
But I'll see you in 15 years.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
Uh, well, so yeah, I'm just so torn because to me, I'm also not a big sensationalization. That's a real word.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't sensationalize things. I
you
actually
really don't. It's almost frustrating
need
how little
beeswax candles. And for a birth, I don't need affirmation cards. That's not it for me.
That wouldn't be it for me.
I actually don't want anybody to touch me. Don't braid my hair. Don't.
It's actually so easy to be in the room with you with the birthing process.
Just leave me alone.
Every hour or two, it's like, babe, do you need anything? Nope, I'm good.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, go sit on the couch and
I am Gandalf.
You are a Gandalf on the tower. You have to be. Maybe you should free birth. Just by yourself without anybody.
Some moths flying by though?
We can make that happen, of course.
Maybe some pine cones on fire.
It didn't work so well at our wedding, so I don't know if you want to do that with a birth, but we could try.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. But those are butterflies.
They were butterflies.
Moths might be different.
Yeah.
We won't set them out to cook for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
In the July sun.
Right.
We'll open them in the shade. Maybe you should free birth, just all by your lonesome.
So you
You'd
can see that
love
we're in kind of a pickle because I can see the benefits of everything. I am very level-headed about this, and I don't want to make any irrational decisions. I'm not saying that one way or the other is rational. I do have a lean towards anxiety, and I feel like that could play into in a negative way in a home birth.
Yes, I could see that. I think,
but really, it should be playing in a negative way in the hospital because.
But the thing is,
it depends.
I mean, obviously,
but I can also advocate for myself. Some people can't very well, and again, with the sensationalization, to me, it's like as long as the baby is healthy and comes into my arms and I can nurse it immediately.
Right.
That's pretty much all I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Could be anywhere.
Right.
And just leave me alone then.
Yeah.
Everyone leave me alone before, leave me alone after. Just leave me alone and I'll be good.
Yeah. No, I get it. I would say about the anxiety part in terms of being at the hospital, the birth part of the hospital is usually a very secluded and different part of the place. It's not like these people are going into.
There's still a risk of infection. There's definitely still a risk of infection.
I understand.
I'm people.
I'm just saying it's not like these same people are coming over from the ICU to go into the babies.
And there's risk of intervention. That's the biggest thing. Right. People who have home births. There's like a 2019 study of home births versus hospital births. And if you have a planned home birth, you're 83% more likely to have a baby vaginally without
that's
intervention. But the midwives at our local medical facility that I would be going to if I so choose that route, one of my friends is nurse anesthetist, so he works closely with all the OBs and everything. And he said their midwife group only has a 10% C-section rate, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really low.
Yeah. Well, you had one lady one time who had like a 110% C-section rate.
50%.
Yeah.
50%, I think.
Said 110. She's like, well, let's do it again. No, yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking being around her. That was the first.
She was fine. Yeah. I mean, she was nice.
A little intimidating to me.
She's just...
Women in power intimidate me. Galadriel?
That's the thing, though. At least she was hanging around.
Yeah.
I ended up going into the hospital at 5 a.m., I think, and then, laboring and stuff, and he was born at 7:30 p.m. and she was there the whole time.
No, she was nice. I'm just,
She was very, open. But then my next OB, I switched to this guy, which I don't really care for using a man.
I get it.
I heard so many good things about him, but then like when I was like, so are you going to try to be at the birth, or will it
be
just
fair,
be
we
random?
had
He's
the
like,
child at 7 a.m.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Like,
I just
why
had
weren't you
some
in
other
the-
random guy deliver the baby. Hi, I'm Emily. Where's me?
That's sort of Alder's fault for coming out at 7 in the morning. You couldn't have waited till 9. No.
Yeah.
So, well.
So
we'll
we have no
figure it out.
answers. We have no answers.
No.
If you were curious, this was a waste of your time. I get messages daily about how beautiful people's home births were, how much they loved it and they wouldn't change a thing. And I also get messages about how they almost died and it was horrible and the worst decision they've ever made. So
It
it's
seems
a
like
lot. For every story I hear, there's like a negative.
I will say that. So that's what makes me a little nervous is that obviously home birth is not the most common form of birthing a child. However, the rate of home births not working out to the number of people that do them seems high. Because
I think
based
people
off
who have a
anecdotal
traumatic
evidence
experience want to talk about it.
Yeah, they want to talk about it. Yeah.
So, and it sticks out.
See,
to
I
you
thought
more.
anybody who had a home birth wants to talk about it.
They do. They're
Okay.
kind of like vegans.
Yeah.
I just want to fit into the club.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, you are the crunchy mom.
I know.
But we're not doing any decisions based off of that.
No.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
We probably won't post about it on social media
it
because
actually-
good grief, the comment storm we'll get if we ever decided
Either
to
way.
do home birth.
Either way.
Hospital birth again.
But it is interesting because it is my nature to desire that.
Of course.
The least amount of intervention.
Yeah.
The most natural way. Like that is what I desire.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of it's just a weird spot to be in.
Well, there is the whole other factor about it too is that
Are you about to say is my age?
No.
Is that what you were about to say?
Not at all.
Is it?
No, I wasn't actually.
Okay.
It was just that you go into labor, or sorry, your water breaks and you don't go into labor.
Yeah,
immediately.
But I talked to the birth assistant to the home birth midwife, and she's like, "Oh, that happened to me with my first two," and she told me exactly what to do, and it worked. And I'm like, okay, could you just tell me what it is? Could you just tell me what it is real quick, and then we could save ourselves the trouble. Know if that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't snort pitocin.
She didn't tell me.
Oh.
So we'll find out.
Snort
I'm gonna
elderberry
ask at my meeting in less than a week. I'm gonna say what.
What if it's
is
something
the plan?
like eat cheese biscuits?
A lot of people eat so many dates in their last.
Really?
It's to soften your cervix, I think.
Well, that would be nice.
I never. You have to edit that out.
Why? I mean, I can imagine it would be a nice thing to have softened.
I didn't do the date thing. I mean, I think you'd think that I would have, because even my friends who aren't crunchy, which I wasn't as crunchy when I was having my first two, they ate all these dates and drank red raspberry leaf tea and all this stuff.
Say Red Bull.
No. And I was just like, I'm just going to go on a bunch of walks. I just like went on a bunch of walks.
Babe, I will eat a bunch of dates with you.
We tried to
I love dates.
Remember my mom and I made a big homemade Chinese meal? Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I guess it has something
That's
to do with
probably
the takeout.
fake.
Yeah. We tried to make it from scratch.
Probably not a real thing.
Probably not.
But we should do that again because that was
It
great.
was so good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of hankering some Chinese food right now.
But I liked the here's the other thing about the midwives.
Medwives. Yeah. You're not just
You
like a
don't
California
know.
girl. Medwives.
You don't know who you're gonna get. There's 5 of them, and they all like follow the same general practice and ideas, but
yeah.
it's just like who you get. But I guess that sort of the case with OBs too.
It'd definitely be the case if you decided to go on a trip to Alaska.
Definitely.
Not going to know who you're going to
You
get.
don't know who you're going to get.
You have 1 in a million chance of getting anybody.
I love the idea of the unknown, though. It's like a surprise. Oh, and we don't know if we're going to find out the gender either. So sorry for this disappointing episode of no answers at all. We don't know.
I mean, we don't know the answers, so it's like...
I'm pretty sure it's girl, though, so...
Yeah. Well, are we going to find out? That's the answer we should come up with. Are we going to find out?
I did like naming the boys while they were in my belly.
Get to know them
better. To know them.
I think we're going to find out.
You think we're going to?
I think it's great. I think it's fun not to or to be surprised. But maybe, number 5. Let's do that with number 5. So, thank you for listening to today's episode of the Really Very Crunchy podcast. Tell us
about your Middle-earth birth.
Your Middle-earth birth story. But do it in a review. A 5-star review. That would be... See, leave a comment with a review at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
5 stars?
Yeah.
Middle-earth birth.
Feels like there's something there. 5 stars, 5 rings.
5 stars to rule them all. All right. Well, thank you. And hope you have a wonderful week. We're going to go traumatize our children just a little bit more with the Return of the King.
See ya.
Bye.